uses the last bullet on this Walker. He notices that he can get past walkers without killing them by covering himself and Clementine in Walker guts and blood. Which, if you watch the TV series in season 1, Glenn and Rick cover themselves to get the truck and head back to the camp. Rather than that, Lee and Clementine is walking through the streets, full of her walkers walking around because they haven't smelled it. When it comes to the end of the street, Clementine stops and has this big shock on her face. Then the camera reveals what she was looking at. Turns out it was her parents. It is confirmed that her parents are revealed in episode 5, but not alive. Clementine's parents are walkers. She is upset. Lee tells her to not look, but while he's talking, he passes out in the streets. He wakes up, Clementine trying to revive him, doing CPR on him, but they're basically in this room with all doors locked, can't get out. There's only one place out, and that's the back door, where there's a security walker. There's a walker sitting there chilling, like, where's the food? At this point, Lee just doesn't look too good. I've seen both the walkthroughs. He just dies. There's no way you can save Lee. The main character dies anyway. With the arm chopped off or not, he dies. The infection is spread all the way through his arm. At this point, Lee tries to walk, but he comes to this wall. Not this wall, he comes to a wall, and he just basically falls down, sits down, tries to get up, but Jesus Christ. We have a storm brewing in here in England. At this point, Lee tries to get up to encourage Clementine, try to help her to escape, but he cannot move. There's nothing you can do. So Lee instructs Clementine on what to do if she gets trapped. So at this point, you help her look for a bat. She uses the bat to smash the window. Look for another side, there's a chair that you can go up and unlock the door and open it. At this point, there are handcuffs on the floor, which Lee tells her to grab them and handcuff Lee to the radiator. So Lee tells Clementine to get the keys and the gun off the walker. At this point, when she tries to grab him, the walker gets free and Clementine is in trouble. At this point, the bars that is near the door starts wobbling, and it smashes Lee in the head. He feels dizzy. He wakes up but feels a bit still dizzy. Sees Clementine almost get jumped. The baseball bat that is near him, you have to use the leg to get the bat and pass it over to Clementine. Clementine grabs the bat and boom, smashes the bat on the walker's head about 5 times until the walker is dead. At this point comes the ending part, the finale of the character of Lee. Lee talks to Clementine that she's strong, she will always will be. You have to go on, I'll miss you and all that. At this point, you can tell that Clementine's whether to shoot Lee or leave him. Stage Master 15, he tells Clementine to shoot him, which I think, why? You're telling a 9-year-old girl to shoot her guardian so he doesn't turn. At this ending, she has trouble shooting Lee. So she's basically there aiming at Lee, looking back, crying. She has tears all over, and boom. we ever dead, shot, doesn't come back. DSP chooses to tell Clementine to leave him so he can turn, which I think is good because he's already handcuffed, he's not going anywhere. But Clementine does look back a couple of times and Lee eventually dies. And it goes to the credits. And also tells you about the characters and the choices you did. Highlight in black, it's what you did that are good. Highlighted in grey, no highlights at all are the bad things. At this point it comes out to a secret ending. The secret ending is where Clementine is walking through a field. She sits there on a log with her hat that Lee gave her in the Marsh Hotel. Just basically stands there, picks up a couple of bullets that have been fired, and she looks out in the distance where there are two shadows just walking over a hill. At this point Clementine doesn't know whether to run towards the shadows, or just to walk away from it. It pans from Clementine to the two shadows for a couple of times until the two shadows stop and stares at Clementine. Clementine just stares at the shadows and
Die.
It's my other sister. And it ends there. Cliffhanger. Now I know why this is season 2. I think in season 2, hopefully it will explain what happens to Clementine, Christopher will meet, or will there be a new main character and follow his or her life in the zombie outbreak. The main characters from TV series and the comics were Glenn and Lily, which I think that was cool. Telltales have made an excellent finale. I think this was one of the best games, /TV series that they've made. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you'll love it. I loved it. One of my mates wanted to wait until he has all 5, so he's going to be playing it right now. And he is definitely going to love it. From episode 1 to 5, it had good moments, bad moments, dark moments, and emotional moments, which is definitely in the TV series The Walking Dead. So, rated 10 out of 10 for the game. Telltales, keep up the good work on Walking Dead. If you want to watch the walkthroughs on YouTube, go to DSP's channel or StageMaster15. I think that Brad has done a walkthrough, I'm not sure yet, but if you want to take a look at his channel, feel free. But this is my review on episode 5. I basically told you what it was about, who died, and the people who said that wanted to play for themselves. I did warn you that it contains spoilers, so if you spoiled the game for yourself, I have no idea why you did it. You just spoiled it for yourselves. I wanted to watch it on YouTube because I've already played it. I played my version of it, but I haven't recorded it, so I'm going to go from episode 1 again to episode 5. I'm going to start a new playthrough on a new profile and just work my way from there. Brento96, signing off.